Hey Args, how's it going?
Not too bad, FSG. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Very good, very good. We are well and truly into spring, and it is planting time.
It is, yeah. Looking forward to this. A lot of corn to go in the ground today, both for your fields and mine.
Yeah, I think we've both decided we're going to put corn in our two bigger fields. So no direct planters, though, that we're looking at. So one of us can cultivate and the other can plant.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. And I think you've got to feed your cows, haven't you? So I might as well go and grab a cultivator and get stuck into it straight away.
Yeah, I'd need to give them some food. Make enough money, I better keep them fed. They're the cash machine at the moment.
It's a two-way deal, that one, isn't it? Keep them fed, they keep paying you.
Yeah, it is. That's right. That's right. So yeah, I'll shoot off and do that if you want to go and make a start cultivating. That'll give you a head start before I can start planting.
All right, mate. That sounds good.
Ace. All right. We'll get into it and we'll catch up with you sometime. No doubt we'll cross paths.
Yeah, definitely. I'll catch up in a bit.
All right.
Cheers, mate.
See you.
Bye. Morning, everyone. Yep. Back on North Frisian. We're doing well, actually. The weather's picked up. Got a lot going on. So today, I'm going to do a bit of planting. Well, I'm going to do the cultivating. Args is going to plant behind me. The other thing I would like to do, let me just fire up my HUD here. The other thing I'd like to do, if you look into here, at some point, you can see our pH and our nitrogen is bad at the moment. So I'd like to throw, not the ideal time to throw lime on, but we'd like to throw a little bit more lime on that and give it a little bit of spray as well, just to balance off those levels so that it's as optimal as possible. For starters, let's go and grab a cultivator. Now, Args and I were just chatting before we started recording, and we'd picked out the equipment that we thought we were going to use. Now, I've just had a little bit of a thought ahead of that, because I recognise that the speed of the cultivator is a bit slower than the planter. We were both going to get 9-metre width implements to work with, but it kind of makes sense for me to go for a slightly bigger cultivator, I think, because we'll be running slightly slower, 9 miles an hour versus 11. I think that's what we'll do. So I'm going to just roll along here. The beacon's on before I go past Argsy, so he didn't shout at me. We'll head to the shop. Oh, there's going to be an accident. He's not looking. Good job I put my brakes on. Outrageous driving. Shocking. No emergency flashes on either. Is he going to pull in front of me again? No. We'll have a word about that. Right, yes, as I was saying, we should go for a wider cultivator because they run at slightly slower speed than a planter, so we'll get a little bit of a head start because we've got both Argsy's big field here and my big field to do as well. I'm both going for corn, both mostly cash crop, although I can use the corn for the pigs as well, who are going great guns, by the way. So we've got to keep them fed and watered as well. But here we are to start with, at the shop. Let's see what they've got on the books, shall we? Right, first things first, I'm going to check the horsepower of my tractor, just so I don't buy something I can't pull. 287 in the horsepower stakes. So what have we got to play with? 287. So this is the one we were going to go with. Einbach 260 already though, so we might just be at capacity already. Yeah, see, we're into 400 then for the Vader stat at 14. Well, that's the only option we've got, really. Unless we go for a disc harrow, but usually disc harrows, yeah, they're much higher horsepower requirement as well. So it kind of means we're stuck with what we've got. 615 for that Kinsey is insanity, isn't it? Oh, what we've got the horse. 330 still. Right, okay. Decision made for us based on horsepower. Going to be the Einbach. So let's grab this. Of course we're going to lease it because we don't need it the whole time. But looking good. So let's lease that. Fine. I mean, money's not really an option now. We've got $500,000 in the bank after we sold our beet harvester, so we don't need to worry too much. We'll save that for machinery that we're going to need later on. But let's get this hooked up. Let's roll around into the field. But here we are. There are 2 entrances to this field, which is good. So I'm just going to jump in here and get started. See a couple of pools of water there from earlier on. But it's dry enough to get stuck into this, I think. 9 meters. The end tips will just roll out now. We of course are going to use a little bit of help from the worker, so let's get that done. In fact, no, I'm going to do headlands first. I was going to say, do I do the insides first and then do headlands, but actually, to help Args, I think we'll go with headlands first, and I'll do 3 so there's a lot of space to turn around. There we go. Roll forward slightly, hit that, lower that, and we are running nicely. 9 miles an hour. There we go. Flipping between 8 and 9, so let's see how we get on. Hopefully, by the time he's done his cows, we'll at least have done a couple of laps of the field and can be on the up and downs. Don't want him catching up with us, do we? But there we go. A nice set field bed there. Him to plant into. No weeds, no nothing. What a great start. Right, well, we'll push on for a bit and we'll come back for a chat, I guess, when Argsy joins us with the planter. So, chat in a while. Right, quick sit rep as we're rattling through this field. It is taking time. This could be a relatively short episode by the time I've edited this together, but we'll see. Args has been busy. He's put a little bit of slurry on his grass fields as well. There he is, just heading down the road there as we're getting through this. But what it does mean, we've got a decent head start here. So when he brings a seeder in, he will be able to not get stuck behind us, because he does run a little bit faster. So that's positive. So we'll push on. We'll keep going with this until we're done. I think you've seen enough montage shots for now, so what I'll do is rattle on, get this done, and then we'll maybe regroup. Although we may stop when Args arrives with the planter as well. We'll see if we're in the same part of the field. Otherwise, we'll have a chat to him at some point, and yeah, we'll chat to you when we're done. So, back soon. Right, last little bit done there. Now, look at the progress Args has made already since he got in here. He's not done the headlands yet, but he's well over halfway through the middle of the field, so we'll let him crack on for a bit, I think. And we'll head down to the other field, just over there behind Gargsy's grass field here. It's got the oilseed radish in it, and we'll get stuck into that. So, Arg said he'll, when he's finished in here, he'll swap with us, and we can do a bit of seeding for a while. But for starters, he will get started in there. So, we'll see you at the field. Actually, just thinking, we have got field 25. There's the big field. We do have field 25 down here as well, which has got oilseed radish in it. So we might just go and do that one. That will take us no time at all. It's our little field that we had the sugar beets in last time. So let's just jump in and do that first before we start the big field. It's down here. Need to watch with my turning circle with this big cultivator around. Good. Yes, let's get this field cleared, and then we'll jump into the big one. There's about 4 passes, so it won't take long at all. Right, that's us up and running. This will not take us any time at all. I'm not even going to use guidance steering or anything like that. We'll just make it work. But yeah, I would say 5 passes around here and we should be done. Right, there we go. Last little strip. That did not take any time at all. Very handy to have that done as well. Not sure what we're going to put in this yet. We did talk about root crops again, but then having sold our equipment seems a bit silly and probably more work than if we just bought them in. Like I said, they're only 5% of the base food for the pigs. But actually, even if we miss it out altogether, it's not a big thing. So, don't know what we'll put in here. We shall see. Sort of fields you'd want to plough together, but that's more work than need to be as well, with the ridges between the fields there and all the trees, because that is our field just over there as well. But it is what it is. I mean, worst case scenario, we could sell it. We don't necessarily need it as a field anymore, but I'm overthinking it at the moment. We'll just keep going with it. It's a decent bit of land that will give us some crop at the end of the day. So, right, big field time. Let's get on with it. See how much we can get done before Args arrives. Right, I think what we'll do is clear the headlands first. I think about doing the internals first, but actually doing the headlands is a bit of flexibility for working around. Well, let's do that. Now, with normal FarmSim, the oilseed radish is in essence an entire layer of fertiliser of your 2 applications a year. With precision farming on, the impact is a lot less. So, we are going to use guidance steering for this one. So even though we've done this, I'm not sure there's a massive benefit longer term. What we'll do, we'll have a quick look. We'll have a quick look at the map in a minute, just while I go around this corner. Get things lined up. And then, yeah, we'll have a quick look at the map and see how much of an impact on the nitrogen it actually has had. I'm having this freehand at the moment. It's easier than the guidance steering, which switches off. If the turn gets too tight, we'll turn it on the long ends. So yes, if you look here, you can just about see there's a faint difference where we've just run over with the oilseed radish. But barely anything, to be honest. It doesn't really bring anything to the mix in precision farming like it does in the base game. So just an observation, if thinking about oilseed radish, putting it down, if you're using precision farming, there's probably better ways getting your base nitrogen into the ground. Right, that's us just finishing off the headlands and squaring off the field. Args has just told us he's finished in the other field. He was topping off with seed and he was going to head down here. So we might just pull over and wait for a second, because I think he said he was going to swap. He would do a bit of cultivating and we'd get stuck in with the seeder. So let's just see what he says when he arrives.
Argsy FSG.
Go ahead, mate.
I am on my way down to your field with a full planter seed and fertilizer.
I can just see you arriving.
Yeah, my steering wheel's playing up. So, you want to swap over? You want to take over?
Yeah, if you want. Want a bit of variety in your day?
Yeah, sounds good. Alright, well, there you are. Jump out and say hello.
Thank you very much.
Everything going alright?
Yeah, getting through this pretty quickly, actually. It's not as big as your field, I don't think, so it's, yeah. Headland's done.
Okay. It looks big on the map, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's the shape of it or what. It's, yeah, making good progress.
Okay, that's good. You were saying the oilseed isn't adding quite as much nitrogen as you thought it might?
No, I think it's definitely precision farming doesn't give it that, it's probably over-optimised on the base game, so probably a bit more realistic.
Yeah. Oh. Full tank of fertiliser anyhow on the seeder, on the planter, so I'm sure you'll get the right nitrogen with that.
Excellent. Sounds good.
Whereas if you need some more, there's plenty down in my silo.
Right. Grand.
Okay, so.
Super stuff.
Top up. Alright, mate. I'll leave you to it. Have fun.
No worries. You too.
I will.
Right. Let's get started. I'm just going to jump into my tractor and have a play in the little fent. It's a customised fent with orange sides. Right, let's get lined up here. All looking good. Args is away doing a pass already. Spinning things up. Lowering things down, that balances the weight out a bit better than it was before. And off we go. Are we planting? We are. We are. It's not as obvious as it was in the other field. There we go. At least we can see where we've gone. Slight different tinge, and obviously we can look down in the mini-map there and see that nice strip of green as we apply it. So that is good. Right. We'll see you in a little while. Right, there we go. We are done. We take too long to do that, which is good. Get it unfolded now so we can tow it back to the yard for Args. Go. And hitch that. And let's run around. In fact, let's just grab a look at the map as well. See what the finish looks like. Because I think we've covered this off pretty well. Yep, that looks great. We do have some outdated data there. That's interesting. I don't know why that's like that, but maybe we need to get the field retested. But there's some nice, rich green there. That's perfect, actually. Fantastic. Okay, let's run this back to the yard and chat to Args. There he is. I don't know if we've leased this or not, so I'll not run it back to the shop until I've checked with Args first. But there we go. Stop there. A good day's work, that, Args.
Yeah, we sort of smashed out quite a bit today, didn't we? Got everything pretty much planted.
We did, and we avoided the rain as well.
We have. That's meant to be a little bit later in the afternoon. You weren't going to plant that other little field you've got. I'll leave that for now.
Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, I was still unsure as to what to put in that, actually. So yeah, no, we'll take it for another time. I didn't know if this was leased or bought as well, so...
Yeah, it's part of the farm. It's
you bought it? Oh, very good.
Yeah. I think I only need the cows for another day and a half and I'll have paid it off.
Oh, jeez. Money bags.
Right. I was checking out your pigs before. They're starting to add up.
They are. I've got I think about 2.5 years is the optimal. and then I'll get about 2,500 per pig, which is yeah, it's going to be a bit of a payday, that.
Plus they're going to multiply.
And they are reproducing at a rate as well, yeah, so... Yeah, no, it should be good.
Good one. Alright, oh, thank you for your help.
No worries, mate.
A couple of hours catching up as well.
It was always good to have a chat. It's
Nice.
good to have a chat. Right,
Oh,
have a good week, mate,
perfect.
and we'll catch up again next week.
Indeed. Alright, see you then.
Cheers, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. Right, there we go, folks. We are done, and I kind of feel obligated because it's Argsy's machinery do the appropriate thing and wash it. It is, if it was mine, it would just go straight in the shed, because who's got time to clean machinery? But because it's not mine, I'm going to do the right thing. Give this a clean and the tractor a clean too. I don't know if it was clean before we started, but it will be by the time we're done. Oh, there we go. Lovely job. And then I'll probably pop it into a shed in the corner here. So, on that note, while we're doing this, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it wasn't too boring an episode. It was fun just playing the game, to be honest. When you've got those big fields, tasks to get done, it's nice to just settle in and get on with it. So, thank you all for your support, for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.